Miguel here with today's Beachbody Coaching Tip. Today's Beachbody Coach Tip is embrace failure. So what do I mean by embracing failure? Let me tell you a quick story. A couple of days ago, I was talking to one of my Beachbody coaches, and she'd had a rougher day. She had one or two people that had, thought would be interested in the business, and, they basically weren't interested in it. And I was talking to her, and it made me realize something. I think sometimes people assume, because right now, I'm the top Beachbody coach in Canada. I'm about to become a 5-star diamond coach and all this success. I think people think that because I'm successful that I don't have, bad days, that I don't do the same things that everybody else does. And so I told her about my day, that exact same day that she had 2 no's. Here's my day. My day, I woke up in the morning and I had talked to 3 people that I thought for sure, wanted to become Beachbody coaches. Not only did I reach out to them, I didn't reach out to them. They actually had reached out to me. They were like super passionate and excited about everything. And long story short, the 3 people, they're not interested in the business. They don't want to do it. And then in the afternoon, I had 2 people that wanted to do some of the workouts. And they said maybe next time, not interested right now. So basically within one day, that I was hoping to have, 3 coaches and 2 new challengers in my challenge group, I basically had 0, had nothing. And I told that story to her, and she told me, you know what, that's exactly what I needed to hear. And so that's kind of why I'm sharing that with you, is embracing failure. See, here's the difference, though, between I think me and maybe a lot of other coaches out there is, everyone has ups and downs, right? And a lot of people are really good at when they're having an up, they get excited about it and they love it, and they're killing it, they're doing great. But then on the downs, that's when you're tested, right? It's on those down moments. It's when you have nothing left to give, but you give more. You give a little more than the other person. Everybody, wins once in a while. It's how you ride out the bad days, in my mind. Embracing that failure, saying no problem. You know what? That wasn't even failure. That was just a learning experience. What could I have done better? What mindset was I at before I, took those phone calls? The reality is, the last month, has been extremely stressful for me, just, with a new baby and all this stuff. And I think I've combined slept maybe 20 hours in the last, probably month. So, it's been rough. But here's the thing. I'm still pushing forward. I'm still sending out Shakeology samples. I'm still meeting coaches at lunch. I'm still meeting people after work. I'm doing stuff. I'm making things happen. And I think that's the big difference I wanted to share with you, is that just realize that everyone has those rough days. But if you're someone that, had a week where 2 people you thought for sure said, were going to join, aren't joining, guess what? The big difference between you and me is that every day for me is like that sometimes. Every day I have a day like that, and the next morning I wake up and I do it all over again. And the next morning I wake up and I do it all over again. And that's the difference. The difference is that I know that eventually, even those no's will turn to yes. I don't let those things get me down, and I just keep pushing forward. That's the only difference. We all go through the same process. I think sometimes people think that, Miguel has this kind of secret formula somehow, or this secret thing he does that is why he's successful, or, he's such a great speaker, or whatever it is. The reality is that all has nothing to do with it. The big thing is that I'm consistent, and I embrace failure, right? And to me, I don't fail. It's just, I had a rough day, next day is going to be better. So I hope that you yourself as well, by the way, I'm driving, which is why I'm not looking at you in the camera. I hope that you also have these great, amazing days as well. I hope that you keep pushing forward when you have bad days. And I hope that you live with passion. I hope you dream the extreme. Take it easy, folks.